Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally see that. Yeah. In that sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, original.
Yeah. Hi everyone.
Hello.
We are Matits and
Clara.
welcome to Royalty Cosplay Podcast. Today we're gonna talk about different cosplay styles. So let's pour some tea and let's dig in. Today our tea is sponsored by our editor. We're gonna attempt to try the thing that we tried
With the bowl.
the previous the bowl thing.
Which one is it this time?
This one is China Roja white tea.
Tea flower?
Tea flower, yeah. Tea flower. Tea flower. This one is also
Tied up?
tied up.
Okay. Maybe it's a feature that it has to be tied up.
I hope not. I mean, I hope yes. I hope it doesn't say anything.
Okay. So, from experience, we know that we now have to sit this down.
And wait.
wait.
Yeah. Before we officially start, we've been in London a couple of weeks ago, and we brought you something.
What?
Yeah. Just a little something, but since you like Harry Potter so much, this is for you.
This is...
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take the price down quickly.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I barely see you.
Air hug.
This is my first snitch.
Yeah,
Stitches, good stitches.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you like it.
It still probably has a bit of time left.
You know,
But
the
I'm-
smell is the same as the last time.
Grass, yeah.
Grassy,
It is opening up.
slowly,
Mm-hmm.
doing something.
well-
So,
So,
cosplay styles.
yeah.
How many do we have?
I
So
don't
many.
know.
Like
I
think,
mean, they're still probably evolving, so
yeah,
right now,
definitely.
I counted when I tried to
Makes
think of
sense,
all of them. Yeah, I counted, I think, 12.
That's quite a lot. I think.
Yeah, it's a
Once you dive into it, I think it gets quite
Extensive.
yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
yeah.
Because you can find a tone or a theme or a style for everybody.
Yeah, something that you like, and there's always more to
Motivation, yeah.
try. You know what I mean? It's not like I've tried cosplay for one time and now I'm over it because that's the only thing I can do. No, there's so much
Yeah.
you can do and so much to explore and
Yeah.
different ways of just putting clothes on yourself.
like rules, but each style has its own. I don't want to say rules and limitations, but
Yeah.
I guess they are. And if one style is not for you, you can always go explore the other one.
Definitely.
And I mean, I guess they crisscross some of them. But what is cosplay, by the way?
What is cosplay? Cosplay is actually I always say it's an art form where you either take or create a character and then dress up as that character and play as a character. So you have this different parts of it coming together, at least two parts, cosplay, costume, and play that come together, and then you create your own version of that character through you. It's been around for ages, and I don't think people actually know how old this is. It's been around since before the Second World War, or actually it started just at the beginning of in America. Although then it expanded in Asia and came back to Europe, like in a
Japan
like a tree, you know.
escalating,
It was like there is not one cohesive line or of evolution of it, but it's just people taking different aspects of it and creating their own versions. And I think that's one of the best parts of it, because it's a living, breathing type of art form, and so it evolves with us while we're doing it.
We need a history episode
Yeah,
because I want to know all of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's so much.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And right now, as far as I could think of or research or anything, it's, I think, 12 styles that are currently recognized by name. You can put a name to it,
Yeah,
or at least recognition.
cohesive description of it.
Like a definition.
Let's start with the most mainstream.
Obvious
when you
one.
say cosplay, what the most people think of is just taking a character from a movie, anime, comic book, video game, etc., and recreating that character's
as much as
style
possible.
and his or hers characteristics. That's the most mainstream one, and the one that the most people
recognize. Go for, recognize.
Or start
think
with.
of,
maybe,
I started with it. Mantis. I tried to get as close to her as possible. In my opinion, it's one of the styles that's easiest to procure. Like you can always buy it, because even cosplay stores or costume stores are trying to recreate the character's outfit as much as possible. Or you can commission it, because everyone that you will try to commission with will know what look you're going for.
Or they will procure the reference photos easily.
This is the style that's easiest to think about, and procure. And go somewhere in it.
Either to convention or just take photos, or stay at home and take photos at home, or whatever you want to do. I think the majority of our cosplayers are in this group. Also, tea. Would you look at this?
Okay,
little
that's
bloom.
something different. Oh, nice! It's so pretty. It actually made a loop.
And it's an actual flower this time.
Don't kill the editor.
No, don't kill the editor. Just wanna smell.
See, people.
Much better. Look-wise, it's much better. Smell-wise, I don't see the distinction.
It has more earthy undertone. It's not that mild.
Maybe it's less mild. Maybe it's a bit fresher than the one that we had the last time. The next style.
Group cosplay.
So basically a cosplay that you do as a group with your friends. If you are able to organize everyone.
Or just meet total strangers on convention, which mostly happens to me.
But is this already a style?
I think it is, because you have to, if you're going for the organized type of situation with like friends and weeks in advance, I think it is a style, because you have to organize what kind of cosplay you're going to do in terms of the final product. If you're going for alternative look, or like standard look, or original character, or anything like that. Usually what happens to me is I get a group at conventions, or at least a pair. I'll always find someone from the same universe, or the same even episode or something, and we will somehow become a group. Or just,
it's always fun when there's a chance of grouping at a convention. I think it's a cool thing to do, because all of a sudden you get a lot of fans at the same point, and you can fangirl about something specific with other people.
Also, what do you consider group cosplay, by the way? A group of the same characters in one place, or a group of characters from the same universe?
Both.
Franchise?
As long as it's a group. Because the only definition is group cosplay. So either a group of, like, let's say Marvel characters,
or just Deadpools.
Yeah,
Like 10,000. No, that's too many.
There's never too many Deadpools. At MegaCon now in London, there was like so many Deadpools. At least 10 Deadpools. We didn't do any group things, because the vibe was a bit different than in Slovenia. In a sense of people not feeling as open as they do in Slovenia or maybe Austria.
Just cosplay wise, or convention in general?
Cosplay wise.
Okay.
Maybe that's a feeling I got, maybe just like from the difference between UK people and you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
More reserved, I guess. Sorry, I'm speaking with my hands. Yeah, maybe that's just it.
They didn't like stop and chit chat for ages, or have like let's do this and this. Photo shoot on the spot.
I mean, I didn't mind it. It was still a good con.
Every con is a good con.
Did you ever organize or, in that sense, a group cosplay with friends?
I organized get-together. Does that count? Like all the cosplays from the same franchise should meet at this. I mean, should are welcomed to
So a
meet.
meetup.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So it became a group at one point. I don't know, Star Wars when I was Padme.
Yeah. At Namana.
So it was not like we were the whole convention together and jumping around like a group. Nothing like that. But we hang out like for a solid 15 to half an hour. Okay, so yeah, that's group cosplay.
How many people are a group? Like, is 2 already a group? Or is that a couple
no,
cosplay?
it's a pair.
Okay.
Three is a group.
So we
for
can add another
Category? A
category,
pair.
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 Pair. A pair cosplay.
Couple cosplay, it sounds to me like there has to be a couple atmosphere. You know, like a romantic.
Not necessarily.
Atmosphere,
I would
yeah.
say that pull and well, yeah, a couple. Okay. You wanted to say like it has to be a romantic kind of feeling, and I wanted to say like sure, but Deadpool and Spider-Man don't, but they do. How about Deadpool and Wolverine?
That would be a pair for me, not a
pair,
couple.
couple.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple of besties.
In that sense, yeah.
Do you make a big distinction between cosplay and costuming in a sense of what you wear for Amulet D20 parties and what you wear at conventions?
Yes and no. For example, for Amulet party, what I wear there, I would probably not wear to a convention, in a sense that at a convention I do want to be a character from some sort of media, book, movie, series, whatever. At Amulet party, I can go crazy with original character design.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same feeling. But also like I would take an Amulet D20 character and maybe take that costume for Elfia or something like that.
Yeah. I totally see that. But yeah, do you count it as cosplay or not?
Yes, I count it as cosplay.
Me too.
Yeah.
Big time.
I kind of like it, and at some points I prefer it because it gives me more freedom. I like creating new characters, yeah, especially after I started playing D&D. I love the cohesiveness of like putting everything together, like creating the character, creating the backstory, and then
It comes together, yeah.
yeah, and then putting that outfit on. Like I created some original character for a D&D game that we're playing now, and from that point that I put it on, I always wear that costume when we play. I cannot play without the costume anymore.
It must be a comfortable outfit because
Yeah.
I couldn't because
Yeah.
of the Dragonborn mask and everything. Nope. Also, where is the line for you between original character inside an already existing multiverse and a universe where that doesn't exist yet, I guess? That you create for yourself? You know what I mean? For example, your Pan, your Satire.
Yeah.
I see a lot of LARP potential there.
Yeah, I see a lot of things that could coexist with
Yeah.
these original characters, like either LARPing with D&D or something. One of the best places for OCs right now would be at Amulet D20 is D&D OD. So that would be in English D&D retreat. You make the character. There is a possibility to bring your own clothes, like to be that character for the whole weekend. That sounds amazing. It's also quite close to LARP as far as I know about LARP, but I don't know a lot, so we're gonna leave this for another.
Can't wait for that episode.
But yeah, I think it's a perfect opportunity to explore this kind of cohesiveness between
Yeah.
one side and the other.
From the original idea to getting your hands dirty with crafting or
Yeah, just putting everything together, and then like I love the feeling when I put the outfit on, and then I feel the character like in its completion. Like if I didn't know that what that OC was before I put it on, when I wear it, now I know.
feel him.
Now I feel it. Yeah.
Do you think an original character cosplay should be finished product when you put it on? Like, do you leave room for improvement?
I think there's always room to put more on, because if you have a thing like, let's say you put a character together for a D&D party that's gonna take months and months, your character is gonna develop in that time. So why wouldn't your costume develop as well?
It's the same as LARPing then, because as you start, it's normal that your character didn't experience that much. He has to have some sort of adventures to gather
Character
everything.
development.
Yeah. But when it comes to standard cosplay, so the first topic that we talk about, it's, I guess in my head, really important that when you come to a convention, it's a finished look. So you have to...
Everything has to be there.
Yeah, for
Big
me,
difference.
it's the main difference between original character, cosplay, and standard.
Or character goes through any kind of changes, but that's...
Yeah, but that's still portrayed in media. For example, Mantis, I have a plan for her that I want to do an outfit from the last movie. So I guess that's her character development, but it's still a finished product. How much do you think OCs and casual cosplays are intertwined?
I mean, you can always make an OC that's casual, but you can also make another character in a casual outfit. Also with casual outfit, there's more leisure and freedom, I'm gonna say. For example, I did a casual Thor for the anime Isola, and I made just like casual Thor for like a beachwear Thor, because it was on a beach. I just took a hammer, I took...
Okay, continue.
And some swim trunks, and my friends made me a shirt that said God of Hammers. So everything was kind of well together. What?
That's alternative universe cosplay for me.
You think it's alternative universe?
Because in my head,
okay.
definition for casual cosplay is you can go to work or school in it, and nobody except a true fan will recognize that you're even cosplaying. It's both casual, but they would recognize you as Thor because you had a hammer, you had probably hair. So you would still be recognized as Thor.
If that's true, then I casually cosplay a lot. Actually.
I think we're casually cosplaying right now, like a Ravenclaw student. By accident. Oops. So yeah, that's casual cosplay in my head.
Okay.
And alternative universe cosplay is what you described, because I imagine alternative universe cosplay as a character that already exists and putting it in a different environment. For example, Valentine's, holiday, seaside, a ball. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
There's a lot of debate between the creativity level of how extreme and grandiose, I guess, you go, and between those that just put on like a swimsuit outfit and call it alternative universe in sense of how much effort is put in either one. I think there should not be any rules or gatekeeping or anything like that. But if you would enter a competition like that, like with...
Well, that depends if you can like make a swimsuit.
Yeah.
If you can sew it yourself.
Yeah.
I like the idea when I was
Of course
Thor
you were shirtless probably.
No, I had a t-shirt on.
Oh, perfect
with God
opportunity
of
for
Hammers. That was, you know, I was actually, we're gonna get off topic, but I was actually thinking about me being shirtless now and not being shirtless a while back. When I was cosplaying like Captain America, who's covered up, and Deadpool, and Thor, who's mostly covered up, I had a lot more muscles and I was much more defined and everything.
Missed opportunity.
I don't feel like it was a missed opportunity. I was self-conscious more than I was now.
Okay.
I think I got out of my shell a bit now, and now I don't care, even though I don't look as well as I used to. You know what I mean?
Fine.
I'm more comfortable with character development.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, I wasn't shirtless. I had a God of Hammers t-shirt on.
Sorry.
It was a gift, and thank you to I think it was a birthday present, so thank you to I don't know how up to speed you are right now with the comics, especially the X-Men, they have this Hellfire Gala every year. So it's basically a ball, and every character has a ball outfit, ball costume.
Okay.
Some of them wear it then later as their outfits for when they're fighting and stuff like that. And they also, like, other characters from the Marvel Universe come to the Hellfire Gala. So would that be then an alternative universe? Would it be like, where would you place
It's
it?
definitely alternative universe, but it's in my head it's not alternative universe cosplay because it exists in a media.
Yeah.
And you can take it and you can show it to judges and say, look at this outfit.
it's
I
from a
was going
comic.
for this. This is that's for me. So probably if it's published officially, it goes into the standard style category. But if it's not, it's either original, alternative. There's many more.
There's a lot of differences, but there's a lot of things that are so similar between them. So it's quite hard sometimes to categorize this. Okay, something else, a question about casual. Let's say that you cosplay Castiel from Supernatural, but you do it like, you can wear that to a job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is it then a casual cosplay, or is it like, you know what I mean?
Is it standard?
Is it a standard cosplay that you use casually?
It's both. I mean, there's lots of characters.
I mean, you can wear whatever you want casually. It all depends on how brave you are. Like, what would you be comfortable in wearing in a everyday situation?
I would.
Like, what do you perceive as casual? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
Because
true.
something that's casual to you may not be casual to me.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was thinking about how would I make, for example, Ashton Greymore casual. They are green and they have purple amethyst hair. So there's no way I can go on street and say I'm casual cosplaying. I would have to alter it so much to make it work as a casual cosplay. For example, I would make earrings, like amethyst earrings, or put amethyst in my hair tie, or I don't know, make a
Hair clips.
hair clips, and I would have to probably wear some sort of punkish style casual clothes, but that's not my style. So how comfortable, what you said, how comfortable would I be in a punkish, extremely, by the way, I love it, but yeah, how brave would I be to wear something like that?
So basically it depends on a cosplayer, and it depends on the setting, I guess.
Yeah. With casual cosplay, if you consider just the color scheme of the character, you can create such a safe character that's comfort character for you. Yeah, it would work. Here's the creativity part.
Yeah.
So, for example, casual and closet cosplay for me, there is an aspect of creativity with closet one, because you can take whatever your clothes are and make them extremely out there. You know what I mean? Like, you can craft the beep out of them and it would not look anything casual about it. But you can still take the same closet and
Same
take the
clothes.
same clothes out of it and make it a casual cosplay. What did you want to say?
I wanted to say that the definition of it is closet cosplay is when you take your clothes out of the closet and either craft it more or not craft it and put it on, and it's a closet cosplay. I think this is another great example of making things as easy or as crafty or whatever you want with your cosplay, and not necessarily having to spend a lot of money for it, because closet cosplay is basically just what you have in your closet and using it the way that you want to use it.
It's very budget friendly.
Budget friendly, eco-friendly, resource friendly, creativity friendly. In a sense of you have more room, even if at some point you feel more like you don't have restricted. You have a lot of space, a lot of freedom.
Yeah, and for me also, closet cosplay is the one that you can combine with the rest of the styles the easiest, because you can take the rest of the styles, that's the issue that you were talking about, how to categorize these styles. But taking closet cosplay and combining it with the rest of the styles is the easiest one to do that, no?
Yeah.
No.
No. I understand, yeah. It depends on how big your closet is.
Okay.
And it depends on what is in your closet.
My beige palette would kill me.
Your cosplay is now in your closet. Like, if you take it out of your closet, is it still closet cosplay? Or is it... We
A
talked about
runaway.
this. Yeah, like, I remember that for one party at Omelette 20, we had the theme was apocalypse. And I took the belt and those gun straps from Deadpool and guns and just put it on something else. So I was basically making a closet cosplay with everything else that was on me, but I took something from a different cosplay that I already had.
Okay. It's craftiness.
Yeah. Let's jump to the next style.
Crossplay.
Crossplay. Did you ever crossplay?
Yes. I did. Ashton is definitely my crossplay. By definition, crossplay is when you take a character that's not your gender, I guess, and make it work. Basically,
work, yeah.
you alter your body to achieve the most accurate look that you were going for. For example, if you're going for standard cosplay, trying to alter your body to achieve that.
Yeah. It's basically cosplaying a character that's the opposite gender of you.
Or just different gender. Because
Different.
because
Yeah, they,
Ashton
them,
is,
whatever.
They, them. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Was it a different experience?
Yes. I had to alter my body language, my look, I had to use makeup to achieve more, I guess, very masculine character.
Yeah.
So I have to achieve that. It was fun. I liked it.
I crossplayed Elsa once.
You
That
did?
was also, yeah, quite a good experience.
Publicly or
Yes.
really?
Publicly for Carnival a couple of times, 2 or 3 times.
Nice.
Not that I didn't consider to crossplay Elsa at a convention, but there was always new things that I wanted to cosplay, so I didn't get back to her.
Okay.
Maybe one day, I don't know.
Did
I
you
still
consider?
have everything.
You said carnival. Did you consider it as cosplay or as just a costume?
See, that's my initial problem with the characters I did before I went to the first convention, because I was in a costume and I was being the character, even when I was Legolas or Edward Scissorhand or Elsa outside a convention. And also when I was Thor at a premiere before I went to the first convention, I was also cosplaying Thor. So I think that
Where's the
even if I
line?
wasn't at a convention, even though conventions are a big part of cosplay, if I was still in a costume and I was still playing, I think I was in cosplay. Yeah, there is a big difference if I compare myself to my friends at a carnival.
Yeah.
Because I try to be the character, they just want to go there and have fun.
For me, it's the quality issue.
The quality of...
The quality of the final look.
Okay.
That's definition for me if it's a costume or a cosplay. Because if I buy it like from people in Slovenia will know, like Lidl or Hofer or something like that.
In a sense of carnival or cosplay.
Yes.
Okay.
If I buy it from a cheap store that's intended to sell costumes for the carnival event, then it's a costume for me.
Okay.
I will not try to make look accurate. I will not try to get extremely. I will not put time and effort in it that much.
Okay. So then by your definition, I was always cosplaying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one that I have not yet done, but I'm tempted to. Gender bent cosplay.
I did that.
Which one?
Agatha Harkness. Phenomena. It's quite a not recognizable character, especially if you gender bend.
Yeah.
I took the dress and I changed it into like a suit, which was, I think, a good...
more fitting for male form.
Yeah. But I still left her the trails, even though I didn't go for that long and luscious and everything, the drama, because it was just very expensive material, and I was like, maybe I don't need that much of it. That was a fun experience. I like the character, so I was like, how
Yeah,
do
of
I
course.
do this without cross-playing or gender bending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never done it, but I'm tempted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know with which character yet, but
I definitely have more plans for gender bending. I want to do Poison Ivy, and I want to do Storm from the X-Men. One of my favorite characters. Oh, not one of them. Storm is my favorite character out of all the universes and everything. But I still haven't gotten to cosplay, crossplay, gender bend her, because it just, like, when a character is so important to you that you don't want to mess it
want
up.
to make them justice.
Yeah. And also with Storm is she has a lot of different costumes, and I was like, which one do I go with? Like, which one do I choose?
Whichever you choose, you'll still have to alter it.
Yeah.
Still make an original design.
There are some versions of her being of a different gender, like male gender, in the comics. So
really?
maybe I'll go with that. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
I have a
help.
lot of possibilities.
Reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tempted. Maybe Ashton, because I really want to see them in female version, I guess. But yeah, when you take a character and bend their gender, you have to still keep the elements that make them basically.
Recognizable.
And that's something that also Gijinka style cosplay does. Because you want to take something that's not humanoid, for example, a creature or an animal or something, and make it still recognizable enough, but not with no animal or creaturey aspects.
As little as possible.
As little as possible, yeah. For example, ears for me are still in the fursuit category, like a really bent fursuit. You know, the furry chart? Yeah, so where's the line between Gijinka style cosplay and the most furry charty end of it with fursuits? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I tried to do with Milutic. There is almost nothing animalistic about it, but you can still recognize it as Milutic because of the color pattern and the shapes of some of the elements. But I didn't have like a tail or...
You didn't have an actual tail.
Yeah.
But you did have the ears.
Yeah, I did have the ears.
Antennas?
Antennas. But I made them not as part of me as I'm an animal, I have this. I made it part of a headgear. Like, even if I was a human, I can always take it off. So with fursuit, there's the line for me, I guess. Like, when are you Eevee, the fursuit version, and when are you Gijinka cosplaying Eevee? You know what I mean? Because if I was going for the fursuit version of Eevee, I would incorporate ears and tail as part of the body of the character.
Yeah.
Whereas Gijinka style, I would take, for example, a bow in the color of Eevee and wear it in my hair, but it would maybe be a shape of ears, but it would be removable for that character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So basically, like Clorox Cosplay and others did for Anime Isola when they were different versions of the Eevee evolutions.
Yeah. Do you consider fursuit to be a cosplay?
I think so. Yeah. I don't see why not. Maybe we can have an episode with someone who's a furry. Come here and
would they
tell us more.
Yeah, but fursuit persona usually are hiding their human self.
They can come in a fursuit. I don't care.
Will they be able to talk?
We'll see.
Yes, that's a good idea. Any fursuit personas out there, please?
We have tea.
And straws. You can drink through a straw, maybe.
Or a bowl, whatever works for. I don't know. Like,
yeah, so with Gijinka, you're trying to make something not humanoid come as close to a human version as possible. And with fursuit, it's the other way around. It's taking a animalistic or creature
aspects?
being
Sorry.
and stand it on two legs and still keep the animalistic elements persona, and
And then the question is, how far do you go in
Either one.
either?
Either on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
one.
next style?
Kigurumi,
Mm-hmm.
which some will argue that it's still a fursuit option. I don't think it is.
Well, how about we start with explaining what it is?
Will you explain, or should I?
No, you did.
It's pajamas. I don't know how else to say it. It's a onesie suit. But that's not tailored to your body. It's just a onesie suit that's really comfortable. You can either make it or buy it. But the point is that you are a cutesy, recognizable character, usually of a animal or Pokemon, in a onesie suit that's comfortable and loose and just having fun in it. And recognition is humongous because it's usually already made suits are usually of the characters that people really love and adore, like Pikachu, Totoro. It's usually something really recognizable. Which, yeah, so difference between maybe Gijinka and this one, those characters will be immediately recognized even though you're just in a onesie type.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But for me, yes, it is a cosplay. Even if you're wearing it to bed to go to sleep, I love it.
Did you ever do it? Do you have a pajama like that?
No, I don't. I have none of them. I have to get one or sew one. Yeah.
What would you do?
I have no idea.
I would maybe do a Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh my god, yes.
Or Cheshire Cat.
Oh my god, yes. Yeah. Okay.
But can you imagine like putting a hoodie on and it's like the zipper of the Cheshire Cat smile?
Oh yes. Make it. I'll make it for you. You'll commission me for this one. Oh my god, yes.
But where to wear it? To bed. That would be too hot. I mean, I would be too hot in too many layers. Onions layers.
A question for you. Cosplaying real life people, yes or no?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Really?
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would do it.
I have.
Okay, maybe it depends on who I would cosplay. Like, would I do a friend just as a joke or someone who's famous? Because I feel like for me, I want that the difference between a character and like someone who actually exists. Like, I don't feel like going.
So you would cosplay
I think
Gandalf, but never Ian.
Yeah. I think it's too invasive to a person to do that.
Okay. Because I see what you mean. And I understand. And by default, I would probably pick a person that goes to events like conventions, that gets it by default. I wouldn't cosplay. That sounds terrible, but I probably wouldn't cosplay like Angelina Jolie. Let's go with her. But I've seen amazing Matt Mercer cosplays, like the GM of Critical Role.
Yeah.
And he loves it. Like it's but
him as a DM, right?
Yeah.
Not him going to a store.
No. Yeah, just
so
at the convention,
I think I think maybe the difference here is just him being on a media source. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's okay if you do like also like some TV person like
a look that they did for media purposes.
Yeah.
As themselves.
Yeah, like maybe a TV host or something like that. Like someone who's
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon on his show, but not Jimmy Fallon when he's PJs. Driving around or at home. Kaya Solo did Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
However, Amber and Johnny both agreed to have their whole affair public and even on Netflix. So there is a big distinction between how close they let us.
You see, that's what I was talking at the beginning of the episode. Media source. Yeah. But published media source. Yeah. So if
they allowed it, I guess it's okay.
I allowed it. They published it in a sense that this is a media portrayal of themselves. So I guess it is. Yeah, that's a good example. Her as Amber and him as Depp. As long as you're not like painting your face different color or taping your eyes to make yourself Asian or something like that. Just don't do that and you're good.
Whatever you do, whichever style you choose, be respectful to
Yeah,
the
that's-
original.
That applies
Even
to
if
all of
you
them.
try to do like a comedic version of something, still have in mind that it should be to some degree respectful. Thank you for today.
Thank you.
It was very fun as usual.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who watched us. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for likes. Thank you for subscribing. And we're gonna see each other in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.